What's up, guys? I'm Andy, and I play bass in a band called We Came as Romans from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
This is Broken Records Magazine. One of our first bands we're going to interview today. Very interesting day. Yeah, fucking right. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right. To start off with some basic questions. How did you find out about Screaming Like You Mean It?
Well, our manager Matt, he sets up all our tours and stuff, and I'm pretty sure he set this one up. And he was like, yeah, dude, I got this big festival kind of show thing that go around for summer and stuff like that. And he was like, want you guys on it and stuff. So that's when I first heard about it and stuff, and he got it all planned out and all mapped out. So.
All right. Is there a state that you're going to be playing in that you're excited about?
I always get stoked to go to California and Florida just because warm weather. I mean, even right now it's scorching outside, but I love the summer and stuff like that. And Florida and Cali are always just awesome place to go. The kids always go nuts. Utah's sweet. Just it's unreal. Yeah, it's just
the same time.
place. Portland's really cool too. Really chill there. So all over.
Anybody on this lineup you're a fan of and looking forward to seeing?
Honestly, I'm stoked for basically every band because I've either been listening to them for a long time, close to home. We grew up with those dudes before we're signed or anything, and
people don't realize they've been around for so fucking long.
They have, and they're an awesome band, and we've toured with them nonstop, so we're all best friends. I love Sky here playing with all mates, and we've been hanging out with them the whole time. We actually. We picked up the Ivory Line CD at our management, and I've been jamming that CD a lot, so I'm so excited to see them. I've always been a huge fan of Emery. Some of my friends at Fire, I've talked to some of the dudes in there, and the dude from First Last playing guitar on it, so I'm stoked for that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
he played that on the Warped Tour last year.
Yeah, so he's on it too, which is going to be really sweet. And then Dance Gavin Dance, we'll listen to them forever too, and they're just awesome bands. Silverstein, I've been an old Silverstein fan for a long time. They're just classic.
10 years, man. 10 fucking years.
Yeah, dude, they're just always it's like an honor to play. So I'm stoked on it. Every band.
As a child growing up, what was your favorite tour that you've been to, and why would you say?
That I've have seen.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I was younger, my dad didn't really let me go to concerts or anything, and then until I was in a freshman in high school, and he was like, I'm taking you to a concert, and I was like, all right. And we went to go see Rush, and Rush played. It was DT Energy Theater. It was huge, and their 30th anniversary tour, and it was nuts because they played for 3 hours straight and just nonstop. And I was like, God, it's a huge set. And looking back at it now, I'm just creaming my pants. It was nuts. But yeah, I mean, and I've seen Chevelle and a bunch of those kind of new metal bands and stuff like that when growing up. So.
You guys did a video for your single "To Plant a Seed."
Yeah.
Obviously, describe the plot of the video in correlation to what the song's about.
The song is basically about, it's basically what the entire album's about. It's about, basically, something starts with something so small, and it's kind of planted in your mind or kind of grows with you, and you don't know what that little thing can do to your life, and that's what's kind of cool. Because when we first started this band, we played guitars and stuff like that, and when we first hit our first notes, it kind of grew into something that we never thought it'd be. It's we never thought we'd be here now with it. So the whole idea of the CD and the music video is something that can start out so small and grow to something huge, because it starts from To Plant a Seed, and then we have an ever-growing wonder, which is a beautiful tree. So it's just this concept idea of growing with something so minute to something so large and just impacting your life so much. So that video is just all about.
So thank you for answering my next question, but don't worry about this shit. So you guys state you aren't a Christian. You're not a Christian band. However, you're conveying a positive message. Why would you go this route?
We just didn't want to have any segregation. We didn't want to split ends. We just wanted to be all about love. A lot of us are Christian in the band, and we live our lives the way we want to live them, for God and stuff like that. And the thing is, some of us aren't Christian too, so we didn't want to make a fine line in that. And we're just in the Bible, it just basically says to love one another, and that's the ultimate plan, I think, in life and in any kind of religion. So we're just let's be all about love, and no one can argue with it. Love has no argument. So.
Now, starts off as the last question. How did you guys come about as We Came as Romans? I read that you were first called This Emergency.
Yeah. We were called This Emergency, and then we had some member switches and wanted to go live here. And so we were like, yeah, let's do. We just kind of picked a random name, but it's funny because I found out actually there's a story in the Bible. It's kind of weird, and it's like Rome back in the day was like this like evil place, and like they would like torture and like persecute like Christians and like people who were different and stuff like that, and like eventually there's one Roman named Paul, and he was like doing like all this stuff, and he was like one of the guys doing all torturing and stuff, and he eventually became blind, and they cast him out, and with like the rest of the people that were persecuting and stuff, and the only people that tended to him were the people that he was persecuting, and he eventually regained his eyesight back and saw the whole world is to love one another. So kind of became as Romans is like opening your eyes to like just loving everybody. So it's kind of a cool idea. It's weird how it worked out that it was like a random pick, but then it became just something more. And I think that's cool because that's kind of how our band is. We didn't know that we were going to be doing this. We didn't plan on this, but it happened, and it's like
Who does plan it out anyway?
yeah, exactly. It's crazy. So I'm just so thankful for everything. So definitely pretty cool.
All right, that's our interview with We Came as Romans. This is Broken Records Magazine. Check out more.
Thank you.